A haunter's haunted house. She was alone in the room talking to somebody. We heard a man's voice talking to her and they were having a full-on conversation.
The first time we heard it, we thought somebody had gotten into our room.
Oh, okay.
We love talking.
Are you really talking like that, Uncle Jesse?
She's in her own world. She can't always communicate in ours.
Does anything from the haunt here follow her home? So you can make that go off for yes. Amazing. Welcome back to GhostCraft Coven. This week we are doing something a little different. Actually going to a haunter's house today.
A haunter's haunted house.
Is Melanie DeBay Price, and I currently live here with my husband Randy and my daughter Wyatt, and then I have another daughter that is in Hawaii.
And Wyatt, their daughter, is incredibly magical. If you ever come through the asylum when we're open, then you will run into the doll maker, which is a charming, lovely little lady that sits over here, as cute as a button, but boy, when she scares you, she scares your pants off. She's terrifying. Well, that is our actress Wyatt. I think this has primarily been her room. For some reason, we just had the feeling that this is where she needed to be. And one night we were getting ready. It was about 5 o'clock, and somebody was looking for her father, Randy, who also works in this area. I looked on the cameras and I saw her in one of the rooms, and the camera was on with the audio, and I heard her talking to him. They were having a conversation. So I said, oh, he's in the doll room with Wyatt. So they ran back here, and he wasn't here. And it turns out that he wasn't even here yet. He had not even arrived yet. She was alone in the room talking to somebody. But we heard audio. We heard a man's voice talking to her, and they were having a full-on conversation. We've heard her have conversations many times. You can walk through here and at any given time, and she's talking to somebody. And sometimes she's responding herself. This particular time, the voice that was coming back and responding was definitely a man's voice.
Not from her.
Not from her. No, she doesn't have that kind of tone.
And then they asked me about it, and we giggled because we've also been thrown off guard. The first time we heard it, we thought somebody had gotten into our room, and Randy went running in there. I kid you not. He didn't grab a bat, but he did grab something. I can't remember. Maybe it was a bat, but he went running in there because he thought someone had come through the window. And then he went in there, and there was nobody in there. It was just her. And she said she was just talking to friends. And then we've heard it a couple
boyfriend.
To her boyfriend.
Both daily.
And then we've always had activity in any house that we've gone to, but it's definitely focusing in right now over since about COVID and a little bit on. I think it focuses a little bit more with her now.
It kind of led into the fact that they've had a lot of activity in their house. We just decided to
check it out. It sounded like an interesting story, and they were open to sharing it with you guys.
When did you first start to feel like there was any activity, whether with Wyatt or?
Oh, there's always been activity. I have had that since I was little. My mom has incidents of things walking in my crib. She said one time I turned towards a door and I screamed and it slammed shut. And I would always see things walking around the room. Things would move or change. My friends years later told me that the reason they didn't come to my house a lot was because that whenever I left the room, things would tap them or they'd feel something. Like they'd say that they'd feel a tap on behind them and turn and nobody would be there. And then when I met Randy, he started making comments about things that he said, this is going to sound really weird. I could have sworn there was someone standing next to me. Things were moving. And then I told him that's always happened to me. And so he's had a lot of experiences now. And so it's just something we're used to now. So they always have come and go. I always have more heightened periods or lower periods in the house, depending what's going on. But since COVID, I think that there's a lot more activity in her room, mainly because I think she got isolated. She was bored. And I think maybe things were trying to help her out. I will say I have a lot of protection on this house. You can see my cabinet behind. I've been a solitary witch for a very long time.
I'm out.
Why just tapped out?
Hello, spirits. We are here to make connection with you today to find out who is here. My name is Ashley. You do not know me. So there's a couple of devices that you could use to let us know that you are here. Up at the top, there is a glowing blue light. On the right side, it will light up red. That is for no. On the left will be green for yes. We have a red light down here that if you get close to it, it will let us know how close you are, how excited you are. Any of those things, get close to that. It will let us know you are here.
No.
Well, that's weird.
I will tell you that device rarely goes off. I think we've only ever had it go off in the chapel, actually.
So you're saying no. Do you not want to communicate with us? I have this device down here that you can use to manipulate it and form words. So if you can let us know what your name is or who you are, we're not here to get rid of anybody, call anybody out. We're just here to understand. So is there a spirit that likes to hang out in here and talk to Wyatt? This is Wyatt's room. We would like to know who made that device up there go off. And it was just like, no, I'm here, but no. Ava.
Ava. My name is Elizabeth.
So it's another girl's name.
Amelia.
Okay, you're getting all these girls' names.
Well, the one thing we do know is that they hear a man's voice coming from this room. So it's interesting that we're getting girl voices. So do you guys know the name of the man? Since you're giving us your names, what's the man's name?
We're not here for any other reason, just to learn who you are, get a little more information for the family.
You seem familiar.
Are you from All Saints? Maybe you know us from All Saints. If you go back and forth with Wyatt, you definitely know us.
Maybe you've seen Ashley on TV. They've watched you on their TV here.
True.
Some GhostCraft Coven.
Unless you're talking to me, in which case I'm familiar because I've been here. So if you want to touch this device, come over here and touch that red light. It'll let us know that you're here.
So do you have something you want to...
Whoa.
What the...
No.
Is air coming out of that?
It does, but not and not in any level, I think.
It wasn't on the first time.
Okay, I'm going to switch it around just to see if it's something on that side. Okay, so we would like to hear from you. We do want to know about this man's voice that has been heard.
About 2 days ago, she was giggling, like laughing into the bathroom. They were having fun over something, because it was kind of the laugh like, I don't know, like if you were flirting and the guy said something to you and you were like, that kind of giggle, like, but it was so intense that it wasn't fake. It wasn't like her making it up when she plays make believe with her dolls and things like this. And I just got up, and then Randy and I just got, all right. And then we go back to, because we hear it all the time. So you just get used to it. And then she's having fun, whoever it is. In my mind, she's in her own world. She can't always communicate in ours. Her world is not ours, but she has to navigate this one, but doesn't necessarily all have the tools. So I can imagine that it gets lonely, that people can't talk to her in the way she wants, because we can see her getting frustrated or, trying to do it. So it makes me wonder if it's just someone that's figured out how to communicate in Wyatt language, and that makes her happy. And, we think she's half fairy anyways. There is a lot of magic around Wyatt. People light up. She can change. Like, she can walk to a stranger and just stop and turn, smile at someone. They smile back and get happy. And it's random. And then people afterwards go, you don't know how much I needed that. Or that just made my day.
So who is that talks to her? Wyatt's your friend? That sounds very nice, and that you mean a lot to her and this family. So we would like to know what your name is so we can honor you in that way. It's interesting that didn't go off again since I switched it.
I love doing assist method in new places. I will see you guys on the other side. I've been there.
You been to All Saints?
Something's dropping. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Thank you for turning
Christy.
that light on.
Ask the woman.
Asshole.
We want to know about
There's teeth.
We want to know about the man.
Is it someone we know?
Hey,
Is that a yes?
they're both here.
Are you talking about Jared and Andy?
Hundreds of us.
Angel hierarchy.
Oh,
Is it because people come in and out?
The cards,
Okay.
she does them.
I do cards.
They're pretty great.
did you read your cards today?
Not today.
Did you want a reading? Is that why you're bringing up
Tarot.
the cards? Do you want a reading for yourself?
Tarot.
Have you ever read cards for a ghost before?
I haven't.
Would you
I
be
do.
open?
Yeah, but I have several sets depending on my mood. I have a crow set.
Yes, that's a fact.
Shut up.
Sage just gave me the Nightmare Before Christmas set, which I think is very inspirational.
Quiet. Man's voice.
Who is that? What's your name? Wyatt's coming home.
Death. Dead. I don't know.
So you were talking about tarot, and now she's saying death. And like, death is a card.
About change.
I felt
Yeah.
her feet.
Okay, that's really weird because you see ghost feet, girl. She sees ghost feet.
I don't really want to see feet, but if it happens, it happens.
Ghost feet.
Ghost feet. Not a feet person.
So the feet thing, which is interesting, they're not shadows. Like I can actually see the shoes. It's so odd. That scares me because I feel like there's somebody standing in my hallway. Like the one that was really clear once was I saw someone standing in moccasins and I thought, who do I know that wears moccasins? So I can kind of see the shoes that are on there. But then if I try to look higher, it goes or it just becomes a shadow. But we do have shadows that walk in the hall.
Elizabeth.
Is everything.
Elizabeth is everything. I don't know Elizabeth.
Is Elizabeth one of the main spirits here?
My name is Ethel.
There's a bunch of names coming through.
Randall is Randy.
Yeah.
Talk.
Talk. What do you want me to say?
Bad energy.
Why are you talking about the bad energy? You're talking about
you.
energy from the living? If you can turn on one of these lights by Christy here to
One.
confirm. Yeah, there's one.
time.
There's one on. Can you do the next one?
Down the street.
Okay, I switched it around. All right, so I switched that
Who are
shit
you?
around just to like check it. So yeah,
That person likes saying no.
he likes.
Hi.
Oh. God damn
I have
it!
a question for you.
Yes. What's your question?
She's Christy.
But who are you? Who are we talking to? We've gotten a lot of
They
names.
began. The walls are thin. That's
Yeah, that's how they hear the conversations that are being had in this room, which is why I really want to know this man's name. We haven't gotten a single man's name.
But yeah, we can hear you in the other rooms.
Did you know that? Perhaps the man is not here right
dancing.
What does love to dance? That's what she does in this room. She dances. She's been watching Dancing with the Stars. That's been her go-to.
You gotta talk.
So interesting.
We love talking.
We love talking.
She was just like, we have to talk.
Is that what it is? You like
Death is real.
My name is Jack.
Jack?
Yeah, yesterday.
Maybe you should get your Jack and Sally deck out.
I could.
I think if we could just pull like a single card for whoever this is. Would you like that? A card? Read your tarot for you?
Hold on.
You know, I'm just going to pull it from the one that I found open today, oddly enough. Let's pull a card. I'm pulling a card for you because you guys asked.
I didn't even know she did tarot. That's interesting.
I just saw spirit. That was the first thing that I saw. Because it's upside down to me. Maybe that you're trying to manifest every idea that pops into your head. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, take the time to meditate on what you truly want and focus on that energy.
I think it's talking about me. What did I tell you when I said I'm fucking overwhelmed right now? I'm burnt out.
It was why when you started feeling like she was communicating, not just talking to herself.
I think that, see, she's 22 now. Well, Wyatt's always talked to herself. See,
But yeah, where's the line? Is it?
I don't know, because you're hearing her right now. That energy level has been like from the time she wakes up until she goes to sleep for the most part. When they talk about Down syndrome, Wyatt definitely has. We hear others that do the same thing, but I think that she's incredibly creative inside there. You're right. How much of it is her creating a world? Well, and sometimes you'll be talking to her and the conversations are scattered, and then all of a sudden you're having a conversation with her. And then just like that, it can be gone as well. So I think that there are things in her that are just Wyatt, that are just unique to her. And we may never know the extent of what she actually sees and what she doesn't. But I do think that there is a lot of magic around that girl. All positive, all pure. Like, that has got to be the most purest creature in the world. And I think that she is put here to help people because she does nothing but make people happy and give love. Like, if we could all love like Wyatt, this world would be perfect because she doesn't see anything but the person. When Wyatt was born, we were at St. Mary's Hospital. We already knew, and I think we hadn't found out yet that she was going to have heart surgery. I was like laying towards the window and my mom was with me. There's a lot of ups and down emotions because we're trying to figure out everything that's going on. We're getting a lot of information told at us. And all of a sudden, in my peripheral, I could see it. My mom was facing it directly. The cross above the door started to glow. And it faded and it just got really, 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 really bright. And then it just went out. And like, it was quiet. My mom and I, like, neither one of us said it. And as soon as it went out, I went, Mom. And she goes, I saw it. My mom got up. She looked behind it to see if it was a reflection. And it had some jewels in it, but it was wood. So finally, when the nurse came in, we asked the nurse, we said, hey, we just had this really weird experience. This is what happened. And she got the biggest grin. And she said, that's why we put you in this room. She goes, people get signs in this room. She's going to be just fine. And she said, I'm going to go tell everyone. Yeah. And she walked out. It was the first experience. And then my mom said that the night before, she had been praying for a sign that everything was going to be okay.
Oh, so, interesting.
Yeah. So and then I kind of knew everything was okay. And then and then you move forward.
I have a bell on over in the corner here that you can ring. 1 is for yes. 2 is for no. So that'll be a simple way for you to say yes and no.
Yeah, really.
So Wyatt's here. Are you happy that Wyatt's home?
So is there something that you want to tell us through Melanie? Come up and say it to Melanie. Is there something you want to say to Wyatt?
Maybe. Grades? No.
Your grades?
How are your grades, Wyatt?
Your grades good? Oh, thank you, Uncle Jesse.
We're going to try to get some ghosts to talk to your mom. You want to tell them to talk to your mom?
Yeah. This is funny with you?
Yeah. She'll be able to hear them.
Yes, we can. Why?
Cool. That's
cool.
cool.
How's your mom? Alright, where's mom? You're cute. You're sexy.
Oh. Can you tell her that through the device down there? It will be able to hear you.
Nice.
It's a radio.
Oh, yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah, you should be able to manipulate it and talk through it.
Could understand now. Sit down. Behave. Okay. Jeez. Welcome to my dog time.
Fucking bell is going.
Oh my God.
So tell them to talk to your mom.
Yeah.
Paul Sammy, you still there? Yeah, good.
I don't think they like talking to me.
No?
You want to try it? Because
Oh, no.
I'm not getting any, like, you said you're getting word, like, just static.
Let's keep it clean.
Yes. No. Oh. Are you really talking like that, Uncle Jesse?
Oh, you are the right people.
Uncle Jesse. Is this Uncle Jesse?
Are we talking Uncle Jesse?
This is still there.
Why? Who's hitting the bell? Who's doing that?
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse's doing that?
I'm not doing anything.
It's not Uncle Jesse?
It'll be Wyatt.
That's a no.
2 is no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not touch it, but I'm not touch it.
So is this Eric?
I heard that. I'm not touching anything. What? You just a bell? No. That's not me.
They're messing around, aren't they?
No, monkeying around. In the room.
around.
I don't mean harm.
Yeah, they're just playing. Having fun.
God.
Are you playing with Wyatt?
I was playing Wyatt. It's so adorable. Cute. Distracted.
Of myself. Oh, is it? There it is. Yes. One means yes.
You don't want to talk to us now because Wyatt's
I
here?
think so.
Yep.
You want to talk to Wyatt?
Yeah, I want to talk to Wyatt. Wyatt, why are you so cute and adorable? I don't know. What?
Are there multiple things with you, Wyatt?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You don't know.
Not even you, a cow. Let's touch the bell.
No. Did you just say don't touch the bell?
Paul, serious, don't touch that bell, man.
And then it rang twice for no.
It's your friends touching the bell?
For answering the bell more than anything.
I heard that.
Why is that only going no? But I switched it around.
You did, and it still said no.
It says thank you for visiting.
Oh, well, thank you for
Yeah,
inviting
thanks for
us.
having us.
Thank
And
you.
chatting with us.
He's so adorable.
The children sing.
The children sing.
Yes.
Why sings? Why sing? Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, she was just singing.
Well, she was singing Put a Ring on It.
Wait, sing the ring on it. Oh, 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 put a ring on it.
Do you like it when Wyatt sings?
Ababa thinks it's adorable. It's adorable. It's expected.
Do you like when she dances?
I like when she dances.
I enjoy the company.
I love that.
They go with her dad. You're not perfect, free. You're very deaf.
She's very active right now.
Quite active. I love her.
A lot of energy she puts out. So that would make sense why it's active around her. All right, you have one chance to impress us with a very beautiful light. It's going to make it go all the way up to the rainbow.
Oh.
You think you could tell them to come up and touch it?
I'm supposed to wait? No, kill.
Yeah, come and touch it. See how high you can make it go up.
Yeah, it's rare. Why is it because somebody? Why wants a boyfriend?
Lots of boyfriend.
Kind of reminds me of a bad acid trip.
Can't. Randall, behave.
Really? Acid.
Same on you, Wendy.
There it goes. It just blinked.
Thank you for touching that. So you like having company?
I would want to be her.
Or do you like acid?
Why butt?
Or do you like Wyatt's butt? All of the above. Touch that device and tell us. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay. Sorry.
So,
Don't talk about
right now.
so are you Wyatt's boyfriend?
No, I'm her boyfriend.
Do you want to be Wyatt's boyfriend?
It is gross. No way. Both Darren be wife's boyfriend. No,
gross.
Ew, gross.
You just love Wyatt, so you hang out with her a lot?
Oh, you were funny. Yes, I am.
And he's
I
missing.
want to love her.
It's missing. It's probably just for the best.
I wasn't going to prom.
That was amazing.
That's really cool.
Well, thank you for talking to us. We had a lot of fun.
You and have you around.
Hey, thank you for sharing your room with us.
Yeah, thanks for.
Thank you to say Wyatt's room. Paul, you said about Wyatt. I love her, really.
I'm out.
I'm tapping out. Yeah, but it's always been around me. It's not, so it doesn't frighten me. You guys kind of laugh at the haunt, but I don't know if you guys know this, but I tell in the rooms that Wyatt and Randy are working in to please protect them all the time. And the last time I did it, one of the mannequins turned towards me, and I'm like, sweet, Good, we're good to go.
Probably
And
George.
So the shadow guy in there has come up in me. I had to tell him once though he was a little too close because I did not like having my vision completely dark. And I'm like, hey, I said, you can't. I said, I get vertigo. You're going to give me anxiety. You got to back off. And they did and went like to the corner. But I see him sometimes. And then there's one area that I always tell him, I don't want anything to do with you. You don't want anything to do with me. We'll just call it that. And that's in the chapel. Whatever energy's there. We don't like each other. Yeah, so I don't like that room. I won't stay too long in there.
And now we're back in the room she works at. And I'm kind of interested to see, does anything from the haunt here follow her home and talk to her at her house? Because I've definitely had things follow me from the haunt. I think we're just going to talk for a little bit.
See what's in here.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun to bring her here too and try doing this again with her here instead of at her house.
Yeah.
I'd be curious.
So we just got back from Wyatt's house,
That was
the
fun.
doll maker.
The doll maker.
We would like to know if any of you guys go home with her, come back and forth. Could you let us know? You can set off any of these balls I put down or the REM pod like you
The
just
children sing.
It said that there.
It did.
It said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
She does sing too. All the time she sings for us.
Were you listening to her singing? Is that like confirming? Like it says the same thing it said?
Now we do appreciate the devices and they definitely have their place here. You guys need to get a little more interactive with us before we're going to really take this very seriously. So you're going to need to follow it by touching the REM pod.
Feeling tired.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
You're going to still, I know you might be tired, but you're going to have to muster up the energy and touch some of these devices to let us know that this is real and not just,
A phone app.
yeah. We need something a little more substantial.
You can take the energy from the devices that are set up. There's a lot of battery life in that. You can use it from us.
And you did it a minute ago with the REM pod. Do that again. I'm getting nothing on this ear.
If the person who goes back and forth with Wyatt is too tired, I know there's another spirit here that can answer that question for us that's maybe not too tired. So somebody else please step forward. We're only going to talk for a little bit because we're feeling tired.
Whoever touched the REM pod, do that again for us. Because now we've got the cameras on. We'd like to see it, document it.
Should we turn our apps off?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to turn the apps off. So the only way you're going to be able to communicate with us is through the devices that are set up. So we have a motion sensor. You did the REM pod just a second ago. We have these balls on the floor. I wonder if I should put out something that's going to be like yes and no for communication.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's cool. We love that. You can scare me a little bit. Do that again.
Yeah, come closer to us.
Do that again.
Don't be afraid.
So you want Ashley to bring something else out? Do you want us to bring, let's ask. Do you want the bell?
The flux 2, the yes, no. You were very good at that. The flux 2.
Yeah, let's do the flex. That's a hard one to get to go
That
on
is
too.
super hard and so interesting that it went off.
And only knows.
Okay, wow.
Amazing.
Every time I look at
Hi. Do you hear that tapping? What? Have you talked to us before?
That's beautiful. Keep going. Play the music for us. That's so cool.
All right, so we have 2 little lights here. We'll say the one in front of Christy here, that's for yes. And the one closer to the REM pod is for no. Do you think you can put your energy into those and set them off. Thank you for coming forward and talking to us. Do you know who Wyatt is? So yes, I would say.
That's got to be a yes. So is that how you want to communicate with us? Okay.
So you can make that go off for yes. Amazing.
I have goosebumps. That's so cool. Yeah.
Are you a child spirit? Are you Colin? Is Colin your name? I feel like we need something out to like. So you're standing in front of that music box. Can you come through here and touch this red light here? Come closer to us. Whoa.
I understand that it's cool, but can you come over and touch that red light? Do what you're doing there, but do it over here.
We got some more devices set up. So come back forward and make that go off again for us.
All right, so now you've just stopped playing the music box. It's so fun bringing that back. We really liked it.
Yeah, we have no apps running, but we do. Yes, but we do have these other tools, so we would like you, yeah, to use your energy using these devices. So, do we have a child spirit here talking with us? Is that correct? You can make that rainbow flash. We'll let you have your pick of the crop. If we say something right, you'll make any of them go off.
Anything. The music box, which we know you know how to do.
Yes. Any of these lights, anything.
Touch anything here. Anything that's glowing.
Does anyone who knows Wyatt here? We would like to be able to understand her story a little deeper. So if you would share that with us. What were you going to say?
I was going to ask if the man who she talks to was here.
That's probably what it was answering.
Oh, God. It was in my head for a second. And I was like, should I? And then I did.
I was wondering if it was the shadow man was what was going in my head.
Same thing.
Yeah. Do you show yourself as a shadow or are you somebody different?
Is Wyatt your friend? Do you talk to Wyatt a lot when you're here?
Is your name Jack? For some reason, that name really stood out to me. Because I think we never gotten Jack to come through the app before. So
She also mentioned Tom, the name Tom. When Melanie said she thought there was somebody behind us, and I said, Wyatt, is there somebody behind us? She goes, yeah, that's Tom.
is your name Tom? Are there any other spirits here that would like to come and play with us? Just love being at the asylum.
I know.
It like charges my soul. But I got here and I was like, oh, my battery feels charged. I was like, oh, it must be Christy. But, you know, it might be the asylum.
Maybe it's both of us.
You're one of the same.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that was almost sweet.
Almost all my blood, sweat, and tears are here. Yes. Yes, my blood, sweat, and tears are here. 10 years. This will be 10 years in March.
Wow.
Are you happy that we're here? They bleeped.
Whoa.
Are you happy that we're here? It bleeped, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah, you're happy. So you're making that light go up to show your appreciation, how happy you are about it.
Do you like scaring people with us? Do you like the scaring people? Or do you just like having us here?
Maybe the creativity of it.
Or do you just want to scare us? Are you just here to scare us?
You know, with the spirits here, I don't sense that about them, especially with what we learned. I mean, definitely some of them, yes.
Sometimes, yeah.
But
Like,
like,
we do get scared whether that's the intent or not.
I don't know. I did get pushed by something one time, but I think it was in fun. I feel like they do it in fun because that's what we're seeking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I always wondered about that too.
That's what I don't get. Like, oh, it's like malicious evil. It's like, it's giving you the show.
Trying to reach through to you, you know?
Yeah. Can you move any of the dolls in there? Is there an entity inside of George?
So is there something you want us to know?
It does feel like different in the haunt, though. Like calmer.
Peaceful.
Uh-huh. I was thinking about doing another Ouija board challenge in here. 3 days, 3 rooms, 3 boards. Do you want me to do that? Or do you not want me to do that? Can you tell me yes or no on this device right in front of us? My ears feel like they need a pop.
Oh, I hate that. It's so quiet in here. I feel like I'm talking too loud. It's so
but
quiet.
I feel like because we're picking, like there is something here with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it feels, obviously, we just had a whole bunch of stuff go off.
But I feel like we're just being watched, like it's waiting for us to do something.
You waiting for us to turn the app back on?
Do you want us to do something?
Are you tired? We haven't ghost hunted here in a long time.
If you're the same entity that was moving this music box, you might be tired because that was crazy.
Yes. Yes, it's time for us to go to bed because we've both been pushing it too much lately. Oh my God. Well, we can close out. Yes. Well, thank you for talking with us and setting off the devices that you did. I'm very impressed with the Flex 2 today.
Yeah. That was cool. And now you're getting a yes.
And goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's nothing about the device. That's weird.
Now, should I flip it?
Good. See if it's a temperature thing.
Okay, I switched this around just for shits and giggles.
Do you want me to sing again? Do you remember when I sang in the chapel? I'll sing in here.
Yeah, you said the children sing. What about Christy?
I can sing horribly and make you feel really good about your own singing.
You got bored of us, Christy.
Did you guys leave? Did everybody leave?
Did you hear that?
What was that? It sounded like when you hit like a fork on metal. Then
Yes.
ding, like that, like a ding.
Who is that over there? I got full body chills. It sounded like that. Are you breathing?
Sort of. I'm really shallow.
Okay, I did the yes again when I flipped it over. This is the same thing that happened. but opposite.
You just asked if I'm breathing and it said yes. Okay, thank you.
She's alive.
Yeah, thanks for rubbing it in.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's breathing, so what?
Am I hearing people moving? Or somebody moving over there? Or is it just Christy? It sounds like you can move some shit. We keep saying we're going to go and then we don't. Is my mind playing tricks on me?
It's like rustling, right?
Yes.
Like rustling sounds.
That's deep
like
in
someone's
there.
wearing a dress and walking around in a
Deep in
dress. Yeah. And I can't see because the way the doors.
Yeah.
It's creepy because I don't want to open it because I feel like there's going to be somebody standing right there. Like Michael Myers.
You know, it's weird that you say a dress sound.
Because it sounded like a dress moving to me. That's what it sounded like.
Who is that that's moving? Can you knock on something? There's someone over there. We hate to leave so early, but we both got shit we gotta do.
But we'll be back.
We'll be back.
I'll probably be back this weekend, but not with equipment.
Maybe our next ghost hunt can be here.
It's been a while.
I need to relax.
Yeah.
This is just relaxing to me.
It is.
All right, I think we can close out.
Yeah.
I think you did good, you guys.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see you at our next investigation because it's going to be here. Because that's what the heart needs. Gotta go home.
If you guys enjoyed what you saw tonight, then hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow us because there is so much more. And go back and watch some of the older videos if you haven't yet because,
It's crazy.
yeah, we're kind of amazing and we get some really fun stuff and go to some really fun places.
Yes.
So check us out, like and subscribe.
See you at the next summoning.
Good night.